Hey guys, welcome to Top Channel 111. So as you know, we are coming to the end of October and I'd like to end things with a bang, or maybe with flashlights this time. So I'm doing a giveaway to my Patreons, YouTube members and subscribers. I have a package prepared for you, a library of neon lights for lack of words, and you can see a sample, just a sample of how this looks, and maybe I can even do a quick tutorial on how to set up this. But basically it's a package of neon lights, neon signs, and they're going to be the whole package is going to be available to my Patreons and YouTube members. But I'm also preparing about 5 neon signs for YouTube subscribers, which you can download for free if you go under blendereverything.com, which is my website. You just go to the free models section. I haven't uploaded it, but I think by the time this video is live, that package should be available for you to download for free, obviously. And you can also take a look at some of the other resources that you might want to download for free there. Yeah, so let's look at this. This is something I did with geometry nodes. Take a look at one of these. Let's see this here. Just make a copy. So this asset pack works greatly with the asset browser, the Blender default asset browser. The only issue that you might find is that the thumbnails don't really render correctly, because I think because these are curves, the asset browser kind of struggles a bit rendering their thumbnails, but they just work fine. You can just drag directly the model directly in if you set it up as a library in your Blender projects. But if you have the asset library, which is my add-on, you can just select the entire pack, say, or any of these you want, and just go to the asset library and add all objects. You will see a button here saying I'll add all objects into the asset library. I click on that and it will add everything in there. But because I already have added that, it's showing me that this would be duplicated in the library, so I can do that. So you can either, like I was saying, you can either use the asset browser, the default asset browser, but I would recommend using the asset library because it's much fun, it's much faster. You don't have to do a lot of setup. As long as you have added the assets to your library, you can be quite easy to bring up. So I can just go in here to the asset library and search for neon. If I can spell right, neon, like that, and I can already see the thumbnails of the different neon lights, and I can now start adding them. You might see that it also creates this light. This light is going to be needed for when you're rendering this in Eevee, because you know Eevee doesn't support mesh lighting, or emissive lighting doesn't create any illuminations in the scene. For example, let me just grab some material. Let me grab just do search for a wall detail. Let's just recreate what we had in the demo. So already, let me search for a brick material. Brick, maybe something like this. So you can see that without lights, the neon lights, if you are in Eevee, the neon lights will not illuminate the room because Eevee doesn't support mesh lighting, but Cycles can do that quite easily. Yeah, so if you go back to Eevee here, if you want this to illuminate the scene, you just have to go to the modifiers, and you'll see that I have a lights on. You have the ability to turn the neon light on or off, like that. But if you want to have it on and also illuminate the scene, you can scroll down. You'll see show lights. If you turn that on, you can also give it that ability to kind of illuminate the light. You can reduce the light density so that we don't have too much lights. And if you want to change the color of the light, you'll have to look for the light that was imported in with the neon light, and just adjust that like that. And the great thing about this is that you can unmate the on and off state Now that will also switch off the lights as well, like I did in the demo here. Just animated the on and off lights like that. Let me show you some other features that this neon light has. I can change the color. You can even bump up the emission strength. Let me turn on bloom. Okay, that's too strong. Let's say 10 for the strength, and I can easily change the color like that. If we turn this off, you can see just looks like that off. You can scale these attachments, add more by just playing with the separation distance. Now, if you want to have wires in this, you can turn on show wires. Okay, so if the wires are not showing, just make sure to go to the number of wires and reduce that down until you start to see some detail. And I can also just come in back here and just reduce the number of, like that. Let's reduce the wire detail. Go back to this light and just have something like that. You can also get the package on Gumroad. You can see some of the neon lights that are included in the package there. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.